Inspirate, mejor asaga saichar, ukonawan, wina nacho, opumi borsu te wili te wilasi, wekan opumi de hey.
Powercarrière.
Yes.
Sausje.
Ja.
Renel, ik ben benieuwd. We moeten maar een kwartier, snel.
We hebben de wedstrijd onder controle. Maar die Bolivianen voetballen wat beter dan ik had verwacht aan de bal. Maar ik denk dat het ook komt omdat Suriname ze dat laten doen. Wat me vooral opvalt is dat dezelfde dingen gebeuren als tegen Guatemala, maar dan minder erg. En die mannen lopen in die ruimtes tussen die back en die middenvelders in. En daar ligt veel ruimte in die halfruimtes. En Bolivia die is niet goed genoeg om er gebruik van te maken. Maar ze proberen het wel. En daar moeten we af oppassen. Maar verder ben ik tevreden over de defensieve organisatie.
Okay. Senor Pio, welcome back.
His mic is muted.
You're muted.
No sound. We don't hear you.
You're muted.
Your mic is muted.
Arthur, what did you think? What did you see?
I really enjoyed Kerk. I enjoyed Kerk. He's working hard. But I think the weakest link is Bogada at the midfield. The rest is something they are missing. And he's searching for his position in the team, in the field. And I think we should substitute him and bring Ferrai. Because Ferrai is the one who can keep the ball on the midfield and deliver it quickly to or Cherry or the strikers. I think that's the best thing to do.
Yeah.
Boetjes, I'm disappointed about Boetjes.
Boetjes?
Boetjes, I'm disappointed.
Okay. Senor Pio.
The midfield, yeah.
Senor Pio, can you give us your...
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay, beautiful. Two contrasting strategies with Suriname waiting and then counterattacking, and with Bolivia having more control of the ball. As I said before, having the ball doesn't necessarily give you control of the game. I think Suriname had a couple of great chances to score.
Yeah.
Didn't get them, and those can come back and haunt you when you don't take a full advantage of those opportunities. I think both teams were a little tentative, at the beginning. The temperature is pretty high. It's like 34, 35, centigrades, and that's why they had the water, the water break, and you see Suriname and speculating a little more and having a forward that can change the direction of the game. So I liked it. I like what I see. Two contrasting styles, and it's anybody's game.
Yeah.
Wayne, what do you say?
Ik denk dat Suriname beheerst speelt, rustig. Ze controleren die wedstrijd. Ik denk dat they need a little more time to put it together. Eigenlijk zijn er 3 nieuwe spelers. Want Kerk is erbij, en Bogada en Piro. I'm a little bit nervous, but I think as we doorgaan, it's going to come together.
Kerk is het nieuw, hè? Kerk was
Wat denk jij, Lucien, wat denk jij?
Ik moet eerlijk zeggen, I'm gonna say it in English. I think it's a mature game. Two mature teams are playing against each other, and you can see it in every aspect. And Senor Pio, you were out when we ended the show, but I said that I thought that it would be Bolivia. I thought Bolivia would win with a large margin, but it could also be that Suriname wins, and if Suriname wins, it would be 3-1. And why I said that, because I said if Suriname scores first, then Bolivia has to attack, and then there will be more room for counters. And so the 3-1 I predicted almost became the halftime.
Yeah, well, near misses do not count.
Yeah.
That doesn't. That is just a statistic.
Yeah.
What I see is that as second half, both teams are going to be a little tired, and the effort that they put together is going to, energies. They have spent a lot of energy. One intending to counterattack, and the other one trying to penetrate with a lot of ball control, and that, as the game progresses, will be a factor. So I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game, but I think it's going to be a 1-goal difference. Whoever scores is going to try to protect that and counterattack. But like I said, I like the fact that it's two interesting, styles, two contrasting styles. But definitely Suriname has some dangerous players up front. Bolivia needs to have, collectively, they tend to be, they don't have a lot of penetration. They do have the ball, but they don't penetrate with a lot of danger. They had one chance. I think it's the coin is up in the air.
Mhm. If you were Tenkato, what would you change?
Well, I think with Suriname, I would stay the same way for the first 15-20 minutes, and just for the simple fact that you need to kind of figure out what players are getting tired and what players from Bolivia are getting tired. You guys have done a good job controlling terceros. That has been good for Suriname. I would say that the same way in speculate and be able to. Cherry needs to get more of the ball, which is the guy that can create opportunities by passing well. And that's I think a player that needs to be more of a factor. In the game, I won't touch anything in the first 10-15 minutes. I will leave it as is. Just because you need to see what Bolivia does. Once you see what Bolivia tries to do with substitution, Bolivia ran a lot. I think Bolivia spent more energy than Suriname. So that will take its toll in the second half. It's hot out there. It's really hot in this dry heat. It's not humid heat like you guys have. But then again, your players are pretty much all of them, Europeans. So they may have the same problem with the heat.
Okay, Orville, if you were the coach of Bolivia, what would you change?
Well, I listened to Theo, and I think actually I want to change Bogada for Ferrari, but not directly, because that's what the coach of Bolivia probably will expect. Everybody might will expect. Just leave it like this, and then we'll see what the Bolivia does, and maybe Bogada will maybe he will show it in the second half, and otherwise you change him. But I would agree with Theo and start as the same as we ended.
There's a little stage fright on both sides. The crowd may not be that big, but there's a stage fright. Definitely, you can see being tentative passes that normally they would not miss. They have missed, so now second half, both teams have settled. I think again, it's going to be battle of attrition. Nobody's going to open up.
When we look at the comments, a lot of people agree that Bogada has to needs to be subbed. A lot of people are thinking in the comments, but I think you're right, Theo. We have to wait and keep it like this, and we'll see in a later second half what we should do.
I don't agree that Bocada needs to come out. I think it's too early. I mean, you spend the first 20 minutes kind of finding your range, and you got to give these guys a couple of minutes to marinate. I think that needs to happen. The forte that Suriname has is that I don't know about Bolivia, but Suriname has quality coming off the bench. And at the right time, when you bring those players in, that might be an advantage. But yeah. I would like to see more creativity on the right side of Suriname, on the side of Bolivia. I think if we can do some more there, this game may be better. I think someone needs to mute because I hear background noise. I don't know who that is. So I think that if we do that, we're gonna be okay. You just gotta be patient and not overreact, and take it from there.
Okay, we have 4 minutes. And 4 people. What do we expect from the second half, Reynald?
Well, I think both teams are going to pretty much remain within the same style, trying not to make mistakes, not to give any advantage to the opponent, and intending to penetrate through the wings, as Bolivia has attempted to, and we'll see if Cherry gets into the game with passes that can give the Bolivian defenders problems. The ball is up in the air. To be honest with you, this is very close game.
Yeah, I myself, I would switch to 4-3-3 right now because the Bolivians won't be able to tactically anticipate on that, and the guys are used to play the system. And if I would put in Becker instead of Anderson. So the noise. I will put Becker instead of Anderson on the left side, Kerk on the right side, Piru in the 9, and then play 4-3-3. That's what I would do.
Can everyone mute their phone, their thing that's not talking, because we're hearing background noise? I don't know who that is. Okay, so I think that I hope it's 3-0. I think Pio is right. We're gonna have to have Sherry be more involved. I think there's good stuff happening on the right side. I'd like to see more action on the left side. I think Bocada has to be a little less tentative, and Pinas needs to help out on the left side. I said right side. I mean Pinas needs to help a little bit more on the left side. So if that happens, I think we're going to be okay.
En tot besluit, Reynald, Orville.
Ik ga er niet mee. Ik heb eigenlijk mijn wat ik al denk, heb ik al gezegd, heb ik al gedeeld. Ik ga eigenlijk in mijn zin.
Oké.
Wat denk jij?
If they're a bit more, if they have a bit more composure, een beetje kalmer in de aanval, then I think it's going to be a win for Suriname. But they need to keep the defense as it is right now.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I think.
I think we are all ready to watch the second half, and I'm very curious how it will go. The tension is building up, and we'll see what happens, man.
Yeah. The game is about to start, so we'll be back in about 45 minutes plus time.
Yes.
See you.
Take care, everyone.
Good luck, guys. Good luck. All the best.
Good luck. Bribina karakti.
Next ne broccoli.